I am astonished. Astonished.
Fuck it.
Astonished.
I don't sleep anymore. Dead eyes
Astonished.
cold floor, never seem to learn from my mistakes. Relapse 10 more times before my body finally breaks. Still a fucking mess, still self-obsessed, still depressed and lost in the process. So I clawed the walls of the pit. Fuck it.
Astonished.
Writing on the wall. Yes, I know you do. Everybody sees you writing on the wall. The powers that are not, they're not the powers that are, the powers that should not be. They're the powers that are not because they're coming to perdition. They're being destroyed. In the very destruction, the way they destroy the common man and their wealth, and their power, and their security, and their freedom, taking all the rights, they themselves will be destroyed. Yes, they themselves will crumble and fall, and they will not see it. It'll be obstructed from their eyes. And one very day, they will see calamity, ruin, and destruction. The very same calamity and ruin that they have imposed upon the innocent, imposed upon the little ones, imposed upon those without food and shelter. And they followed it up to their fans, the lobbyists, all the constituents, and made them wealthy beyond their years. They themselves will lose it all, and they will be engulfed in a fiery flame. Yes, this will happen. Do you want to be a part of that party? I think not. You don't want to be a part of them. We are not like them. We are different, far from them. Though we have the power, as we are the majority. They want us to make and think that we are the minority. No, we are the majority. There's more of us than there are of them. There are one and a few. Though they possess the majority of the wealth of the world, less than 1% of the population, they have ever increasingly devalued the dollar with billions upon billions of money printed and sent off to other countries, lining the pockets of politicians and rulers, making them fat, giving billions to the Ukraine, funding a war, proxy war, newly passed bill of 1 trillion. We are deeply in debt, passing it on to generations upon generations, only to have a impossible way of digging ourselves out of this hole. So this is the plight that we have in, and this will push new emerging technologies onto the forefront. It will give us the advantage, give us the power to be able to survive in the coming days. So the future is bleak. At the same time, the future is bright and hopeful. It's oxymoron. It's a dichotomy. It's a duality of life. This simulation that we live in. You can create your own reality if the majority of people start believing, investing in, and promoting privacy ecosystems, privacy protocols and layers and privacy coins all rallying together. We can fork and pave a future that gives us financial security. And you cannot have financial freedom without financial independence. John Mcafee said this. This quote reigns supreme on to millennium. You cannot have financial freedom. And all freedoms stem from financial freedoms. And you cannot have financial freedom without financial independence. And that financial independence comes from financial security. And that financial security comes from financial privacy. So we have here Ghost Privacy Coin. 2023 will knock your socks right off. What is coming with the Ghost Privacy ecosystem and our roadmap, you would want to know, you would want to be prepared when the bull run happens. In the ecosystem, the world, and money supply, more people have money on their hands. They will be looking for privacy coins to invest in, and Ghost will be as the premier privacy coin of choice. No, we're not looking for pseudo privacy layers that have inferior privacy protocols. No, we're looking for the best. That currently is Ghost Privacy Coin. Ghost Privacy Coin has more ring signatures than Monero itself, who is and what is the king of privacy. So we are leading. No, we are not known as much right now, though. It is like a iceberg submerged in the ocean. All you see is the tip. We shall be a success story, many millionaires to be created within the Ghost ecosystem. Those that have waited will seek and will find their rightful reimbursement for their faith and trust and the belief in this project. We have to rally together in this. There's so much that we can do. So there's many things that are showing us the writing on the wall. Why privacy coins are a preeminent tool, financial tool for the coming days. As I mentioned, another $1 trillion of money has been passed. That's further money to devalue. That's more debt to devalue the dollar, which is the global currency. And if the dollar goes down, then all other currencies goes down. But they are purposely doing this. Purposely, the powers are not purposely doing all they can to destroy the very infrastructure that we live in, from energy, from our currency, from our businesses. In 2020, they shut them down, destroying small businesses and their families, destroying health with certain medical remedies, if you will, destroying and dividing society from mother against daughter and son against father and this culture against that culture and this race against that race, dividing us all bit by bit, one by one. They want us to fight against each other when we know that the true enemy is a small 1% that holds the majority of the wealth of the world. And if we were to rally together and see who the common enemy is, then we will be able to flip those that perceive themselves and try to create an illusion that they are the dominant force when they are not. Those that are perceivably at the bottom, we hold the structure, and we can topple the structure and create it new into a future that we want to live in. Don't have to accept the new order that they want to bring in this perceived, in this concocted, the great reset that they term. We don't have to live in a world where they call the season we're coming in a dark winter, where they condemn people who don't take a certain medical remedy and ostracize half the population based on your beliefs in assimilation and your party of choice that you side by. We don't have to live in a world that's so divided. We can create our own future. That is what is happening now. Is currencies and ecosystems, financial ecosystems and beliefs and ideals is which creates the future that we live in. If you're able to believe that this certain reality that you envision can become a possibility, then it can and very well is already. We have to make this into reality. We have to continuously funnel and channel life into the Ghost Project. You can look at all these other cryptocurrencies that seemingly have hundreds of thousands and millions in volume. These people have tons of whales and venture capitalists. They are not decentralized, they are centralized, and they can crumble and fall at any time. They are not the crypto of the future. Ghost is the true grassroots, underground crypto of the future that you want to be involved in. John Mcafee risked his life for this cryptocurrency for the ideals of privacy and decentralization and giving the power back to the people. So we have a great responsibility to continue this mission into its fruition and its accomplishment and end time goal.
Astonished.
Fuck it.
But when it's cryptocurrency in the hands of algorithms, in the hands of big tech, they will do what is happening in China. Create social credit system to decide a new caste system. And you might have also followed that while all this has been happening, the founder of the World Economic Forum did a book called The Great Reset on how to deal with the COVID crisis. And everything we're seeing unfold is part of that great reset. But an element of that great reset is you will own nothing. Now, I'm a believer in the commons. And it would be so good if all land was a commons, if all seed was a commons, if food was a commons, if health was a commons, so that we had strong public health systems, strong community health system, deep knowledge about being healthy. But when Carl Schwab says, you will own nothing, he's saying we'll own it all. That's why you have Gates, not just owning the seed, wanting to own our food. One, of course, controls the health, and now owning land. This, if ever there was a time for humanity to wake up, now is the time.
Click on the link below and you too can become nothing but a ghost online.
Astonished.
Fuck it.